There was once a girl named Lila who lived in a quiet town surrounded by hills and rivers. She was the kind of person who smiled often, helped others without being asked, and listened more than she spoke. People admired her kindness, but few ever asked how she was doing. They assumed she was fine because she always seemed fine. But inside, Lila carried a weight that no one saw. Her father had passed away when she was 10. Her mother, though loving, worked long hours and rarely had time to talk. Lila grew up learning to be strong, to hold back tears, and to never be a burden. She became good at hiding her pain behind polite words and gentle laughter. In high school, she met Armin, a boy with a loud laugh and a heart full of dreams. He was different. He noticed things. He noticed how Lila's smile faded when no one was looking. He noticed how she always gave but never asked for anything in return. Slowly they became close. Lila felt safe with him. For the first time in years, she allowed herself to hope that someone might truly understand her. But Armin had his own battles. He was ambitious, always chasing goals, always moving forward. He loved Lila, but he didn't always listen. When she tried to open up, he would say, "You're strong, Lila, you'll be okay." When she cried quietly, he would hug her and say, "Don't be sad. You have so much to be grateful for." And so Lila stopped trying to explain. She didn't want to seem weak. She didn't want to be a burden. She told herself that maybe he was right, maybe she should just be grateful. Maybe her pain wasn't important, but it was. One rainy afternoon, after a long week of silence between them, Lila wrote a letter. She didn't plan to send it. She just needed to let the words out. "Dear Armin, I know you love me. I know you care, but sometimes love isn't enough. You see my smile, but you don't see the silence behind it. You hear my words, but you don't hear the ones I don't say. I'm not asking you to fix me. I'm asking you to understand me. I don't need advice. I need presence. I don't need solutions. I need space to feel. I've been strong for so long, but strength without understanding feels like loneliness. I'm not crying because I'm weak. I'm crying because I've been strong for too long. I'm not angry. I'm tired. I'm not asking for much, just a little softness, just a little patience. Just a little effort to see me, not the version of me that's easy to love, but the version that's hard to understand. I'm not asking you to carry my pain. I'm asking you to notice it. Because the pain I never spoke was the understanding you never gave." She folded the letter and placed it in her drawer. That night, Armin called. His voice was cheerful, as always. He talked about his day, his plans, his goals. Then he asked, "How are you?" Lila paused. She could say, "I'm fine," like she always did. Or she could tell the truth. "I'm tired," she said softly. There was silence on the line. "Tired of what?" he asked. She hesitated. "Tired of pretending." Armin didn't respond right away. Then he said, "I didn't know you were pretending." "I know," she whispered. That's the problem. That conversation changed everything. They didn't break up, but they drifted apart, not out of anger but out of realization. Armin wasn't ready to understand the depth of what Lila carried, and Lila wasn't willing to keep hiding it. Years passed. Lila moved to a new city, started working as a counselor, helping others find the words she once couldn't say. She became known for her empathy, her ability to listen without judgment, her way of making people feel seen. One day, she received a message from Armin. "I found your letter." I don't know how, but I did. I read it, and I cried. "I'm sorry, I didn't understand. I thought love was enough. I didn't know that understanding was part of love. I hope you're well. I hope you're happy. Thank you for teaching me, even when I wasn't ready to learn." Lila smiled. She didn't reply. Not because she was angry, but because some stories don't need a sequel. Some lessons are complete in silence. She walked to her window, looked at the sky, and whispered to herself, "I'm not broken. I'm blooming." Sometimes the deepest pain is not the one we cry about, but the one we never speak of. And the greatest gift we can give someone is not advice, not solutions, but understanding. We live in a world that praises strength, but forgets that strength without softness becomes isolation. We are taught to be brave, but not always taught to be kind. We are told to move on, but not always told how to hold space for others. Understanding is not about knowing everything. It's about being willing to listen, to pause, to ask, "What do you need?" instead of "Here's what you should do." If you've ever felt unseen, unheard, or misunderstood, know this: your feelings are valid. Your silence has meaning. Your pain deserves compassion. And your story matters. Speak when you're ready. Listen when someone trusts you. And always remember, understanding is love in its purest form.